special burial rite. Alright, good morning guys, YouTube subscribers. SAEXTAZYPREZ back here. Kind of misty here this morning, but I am back at the Huntsville Penitentiary and I brought the big guns with me today. Say hello to News Now Houston. Alright, we're going to do an audit on the Huntsville Penitentiary, so stand by. Hey babe. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, we've already started the audit.
Okay.
License plate.
Hey, you need to go across the street with that camera.
I'm sorry?
You need to go across the street with that camera.
I can come right here too, right?
No.
Why not? I'm just asking. I'm sorry?
Are you intentionally trying to cause a scene?
I'm exercising my First Amendment right by the United States.
Across the street. They ask you to step across the street.
I don't work for them.
It doesn't matter if you work for them or not. It's a secure facility.
Okay?
You can't video.
Who said?
The law.
There's no signs here that says I can't video.
They ask you to step across the street. Why are you making it so difficult?
But is there a law? You said it was a law.
Why does it matter?
Well, you said it was a law.
Why does it matter? Whether it's a law or not. It's just human nature.
Human nature?
You can be nice and step across the street instead of trying to cause a scene.
They could be nice and let me walk on that public sidewalk.
You're not walking. You're videoing.
I'm walking and videoing.
You're videoing a secure facility.
And?
It's wrong.
Says who?
You could be videoing to help someone escape. How do they know?
I could be here for a school project too. How do you know?
Because they ask you to step across the street.
But I don't work for
Do
them.
that.
I don't work for them.
If you work for them or not. It's extremely rude and impolite not to follow the instructions, and they're just trying to do their job. And I really hope you make that go viral. Because all you're trying to do is cause a scene and get publicity.
You just became a YouTube star.
That's great, I'm glad. Tell the whole world I don't care. You're being rude.
Wah. Wah. This is a historical building.
It's a prison.
It's a historical building.
It's a prison. You're still videoing across the street. That's all she asked you to do. You were literally just yourself trying to put an internet sensation. Like that didn't do anything.
Still talking? They haven't learned yet.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah, I don't see David. I saw David briefly up front, but this lady started yelling at me and getting into an argument with me about I'm supposed to do what they say and cross the street.
I think he was going to go around, yeah.
Yeah, he went around one way and I went around the other, and we met up front, but maybe he kept going. We crossed paths. I think he kept going.
All right.
Hey. This lady was yelling at me, dude. Well, the guard came out and told me to go across the street, and the lady right there in the pink, she was standing over there where you are. She started fucking yelling at me, dude. It's a secure facility. I can't film here because it's against the law, and I should respect them. I asked her what law it was. Surprised PD hasn't shown up yet. Yeah, and then she went in to tell on me after the guard already told me.
So that house right here on the corner is a state house. I believe that comes to the Warden's residence. State car out there and a bunch of private cars. Let's go down there and film that.
Yeah, I don't think they're done with me yet.
But we're gonna get this lady when she comes out.
She don't want to.
She don't work here, so she's just gonna walk to her car and walk the video.
That's her car right there. I got her license already.
The truck.
I believe so.
Okay. Let's see if she comes out and yells now.
I told her she's a YouTube star.
Hi, how are you? I'm glad y'all are able to exercise your First Amendment rights, but I would like to exercise mine and say that it's pretty lame and very, very unprofessional for people who work here that y'all are allowed to do this because there is absolutely no reason for it.
Well, I would beg to differ with
Your First Amendment rights protect you to be able to say things and to research things that you want to, not to minimize a maximum security facility.
Okay, can I talk to you?
No, sir, you can't.
You don't want to. You just want to say your piece. You don't want to hear what I have
Okay,
to
talk.
say. I mean,
Talk.
can I walk over here where I can actually
Talk.
hold a civil conversation with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm not angry with you. I'm having a civil conversation.
I understand that, and I'm not either. Okay.
It's not about the facility. RB's here and taking a picture of this.
So you're not taking pictures. He's videoing, and he's videoing people's license plates and state vehicles. That's unsecure.
Okay.
I don't want my person, and I'm saying this for your video. I don't want my person, my children, or my vehicle in your video. You need to delete all of us out of it because you have no right to put me without my permission.
But see, you confronted
on
me.
your site.
You confronted me. If you would have just not said anything, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have even put the camera on you.
You would have still done it.
No.
Yeah, you would have.
I was here for this.
Because my children are on your video when they walked out that door.
But you're not in uniform, so he's not going to come. Okay?
But I
The
still
only
work for
time-
TDC.
Okay. Okay. If you're a public employee, okay, and I'm just telling you, if when you signed on to be a public employee, okay, you waived a certain amount of your right to privacy.
When I'm on duty, and I'm not on duty.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. What the law says, all right, is a public employee enforces their duty, and you do.
I'm not on my duties.
I'm just letting you finish, okay? It
And my
also
children
says-
are not signed on as employees either.
He's not going to put your kids out there, and he's not going to publish your license plate. He's not gonna, we're not here getting anybody first. That's not what we're doing. Okay?
According to him, this is you exercising your First Amendment rights. That's what he said.
Correct. Now video cameras, okay? People go out and video, and you end up on terrorist watch. If you take a picture of the historic courthouse now, okay, and somebody raises an objection to that, you can end up on terrorist watch because you took pictures of the public building. You own that building. I own that building. Why can't I take pictures of my property? The law says I can. The Supreme Court, which is the, creates the law of the land.
Okay, I understand that, and I do. But what I'm asking is, what are you getting out of videoing? Actually videoing, not taking pictures to put in a magazine and say, look at this historical building. What are you getting out of videoing a maximum security prison?
This is the maximum. The maximum.
Okay, a medium secure, a low secure facility.
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't matter. It's a facility.
Yes, you're correct. It's a state-funded facility.
Okay, so what are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it by videoing?
Well, the issue here is that he came and videoed before, okay, and the staff here to offend, okay.
I don't really blame them.
Well, but it's not their right to do it, okay. It's not their right to come out here on a public sidewalk that we own, okay. That's state property inside those walls over there, all right.
So basically, what y'all are doing is throwing your authority around, throwing your rights around, diminishing other people's rights of safety. Because if you put that video out there with all of the windows and everything out there and people study it, they can help someone escape. Okay. Or they can help someone get stuff in.
It's all on Google Earth. All of this, it has been published. You can actually go to the state's website because this is a historic location. Okay? It's all, you get the blueprints for this place.
Okay.
So what are we getting?
What are you getting out of it? That's what I'm asking
you. What are we getting that is compromising the security of the state?
What are you getting by doing this?
We're exercising our rights. Okay, Supreme Court.
Standing in the front of Walmart telling people your political views is exercising your First Amendment rights. Why does it have to be in front of a prison?
Well, that's private property. You can't go on private property.
Okay, standing on the side of the road telling people as they get out of their vehicles at Walmart your political views. That's exercising your First Amendment rights. Why do you have to do this in front of a prison?
That's another way of doing it. Well, had they not told him he could not do it, we would not be here.
So, because he got offended at something that they were doing.
It's not about being offended.
Yes, it is. He got offended. He called you in for backup.
Well, no, I'm actually something a little bit different than what you think, but he didn't call me in for backup, okay? I would have come here on my own after I saw what happened to him last night. State employees do not get to come out here and exercise authority that they do not have. That's like a policeman. A policeman just walking into your house and starts going through your stuff. You would find that offensive, wouldn't you?
Did they come out here and go through his stuff?
More or less. They came out, took down his license plate number.
But he just did that with all their vehicles.
Turnabout's fair play.
So, two wrongs make a right.
Turn around and see fair play.
No, sir, it's not.
If you do it to me, I have the right to do it to you.
But that doesn't make you any. If you think they're wrong for doing it and you do the same thing to them, that doesn't make you any better than them.
Well, the difference is, I have the right to do it.
So because just because they are employed by the state doesn't mean they have the right to protect their privacy.
They are officers of the state.
So basically, you are fighting against the system because they have rules in place that keeps them from infringing on your rights
inside those walls.
You don't have to worry about being a decent human being because you have rights.
I'm not being a bad person, okay? I understand your concern. You're worried about one of these guys seeing you on video, getting your license plate number, coming to your house and cutting your head off. I understand that. Okay?
Well, they're not in here for being nice.
I understand, okay? But that's not our intention. And that's why we're not publishing the license plate. And he's not publishing those license plates. It's not about that, okay? It's about doing it, showing them that
Okay, I understand that. So you go through the proper channels and you go tell someone that you didn't appreciate the way that they approached you, and your rights are that I can do this. But you don't have to stand out here and do a protest and video people's things and make them feel insecure with their own humanity.
Why? Okay. So you're afraid of a camera, right? You're afraid I'm going to take pictures of your license plate number?
No, I'm not afraid of you doing anything because you haven't done anything to me. He has taken pictures of everybody's license plates in this area. Their vehicles exactly what they look like. TDC property. Those vans are TDC property.
It's my property.
Doesn't matter.
They belong to me. I'm a taxpayer. I fund those.
I do too.
Okay, and I agree with you. Okay.
So I'm telling you, I don't want my property videoed. But you want to video your property. So here we
my
have
property.
human interaction going, who's right and who's wrong.
Well, no, it's not about being right or wrong.
Yeah,
you
it
have
really
your opinion.
is.
You have your opinion. I have mine. Okay, and I'm not stopping you from expressing your opinion. I like to talk to people like this. You know, I like it when they're a little less angry with me. Okay, because
I'm not angry. I'm protective of my babies.
and we understand that. I don't blame you. And he's got kids. He's not gonna, like I said, he's not gonna publish anything about your kids. Okay, it's not about putting people in harm's way. Okay, it's just about getting out here and saying, I have this right. You know, do you carry a gun?
I would love to, but I can't afford to get a license right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
They're pretty expensive.
Yeah, I know. Getting all the training and stuff, but you have that right. Okay, who is the state to say you don't have that right?
So, if I have a gun, and I'm a gun owner, and I have a license to carry.
Right.
So it's my right, and I can walk there on that sidewalk right there.
Actually, you can.
And I know because I just found out by them because I went in there and asked.
Yeah.
That's public property.
Public property.
I can go stand over there with my firearm.
Yeah.
Okay. To what end?
Just because you want to.
Just because I want to. There's lots of things in this world that I might want to do, that doesn't make them okay.
But it makes it your choice.
Okay, I know the Constitution, the
Bill of Rights.
amendments, the Bill of Rights say that I can pursue happiness,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean at the cost of other people's lives, or other people's securities, or other people's happiness. If I'm
Well,
doing something that brings me happiness, that's going to cause you to be hurt, why would I, in good intentions and good Christianity, and I'll bring that one in there too, good Christianity, do that to you?
Well,
Just
again,
to prove that I have a right.
Again, we're not here to get anybody hurt. We're not publishing license plate numbers. We're not publishing any of that.
How do I know that?
Because I just told you.
It doesn't matter. People say things all the time. Those guys in there said lots of stuff,
True.
but they're still in there.
But,
And I guarantee you all of them, if not all of them, probably 90% of them, will still say they're innocent.
Yeah. I don't know that.
So how do I know that tomorrow I'm not going to get put on YouTube? As he told me earlier, I was a YouTube sensation.
That's between you and him. I don't know. Okay. But I know that he won't put your personal stuff out there, identifiers, where you could be found. Okay. I know.
I'll give you my channel name. Your children.
I don't even watch YouTube.
Okay.
You should.
I don't.
There's
I don't
lots
watch
of interesting
YouTube,
stuff on there.
and I don't even have a television in my home.
Yeah.
Because of situations like this. Because you see officers who, for the most part, are good guys. They get video doing things that no one else understands.
That's not true. I'm ex-con. So I understand.
Okay, I'm not saying you don't understand. I'm saying people who video and then they put it on YouTube or they put it out there for the world to see and say this cop's doing that or this and that. They weren't in that situation. They don't know what was going on.
And a lot of times the officers aren't given the opportunity to explain
Exactly.
to the public.
They're automatically made to be the bad guys.
I agree.
Y'all, you might know because you're an ex-cop. I don't know if you do or not. You don't know what goes on those facilities. You don't know how bad a day those guys were having when they came out here and confronted you over your video camera. You don't know if they just took down someone in there that had tried to bring a video camera inside, or bring a picture of someone that they shouldn't have been bringing in there, or take pictures of themselves to give to someone in there. Nobody knows anybody else's situation. But by you standing out here, both of you right now, expressing your rights in a manner of, I dare you to come at me,
And that's exactly what we're doing. If you,
I dare you to come at me, is already making it a hostile situation.
they created the hostile situation.
They work in a hostile facility.
That doesn't excuse them to come.
That would be
outside
like
and bad.
y'all going to a place that has that where they manufacture ammunition and bringing a firecracker and a lighter up there and expecting them not to come at you and say, don't light that here, don't do that. Well, we're not in your facility, we're not in your office, we're not in your manufacturing area, so we're okay. We have our rights to hold this lighter like this over this firecracker.
Sure, out on a public sidewalk, they probably could do it and get away with it.
Exactly. But why would you do that? That's the point I'm trying to make. Why
Well-
would you even want to do that? Just to exercise your rights?
Yes.
Just to exercise your rights.
Supreme Court says, and this comes straight from the Supreme Court, all right? If you do not vigorously exercise your constitutional rights. If the government infringes on them, you have nothing to say about it. So
Okay.
you have to get out and use those rights. If you're not using those rights, you're going to lose them. The government, they like to whittle away at them a little at a time.
And I completely agree with you 100% on that aspect. I actually do. But here's my last question, because I actually have to go. My kids are in the car. They're old enough to be in the car by themselves, by the way. I'm not a bad mother. At least I try not to be. By us standing here arguing this point, I have lost probably 30 minutes with my children, which is my right. Okay? Do you have a family? Do you have a family? I'm sure during the Christmas holidays, and I'm going to get emotional right now because I always do, they would love to be spending time with you, not your rights. Okay? And I love you. God bless. Have a Merry Christmas. But I would appreciate, as a human being and someone who works for the state, who is not on duty, that you stop videoing. Because it's people. It's their lives. It's their livelihood.
Well,
And even though you consider it your right, you're infringing upon theirs.
you have a good day.
She has no clue.
Is what?
She had no clue.
She's been great.